Maybe it should be like plus 25. Yeah, plus 25 only against machines. That'd be a lot more, because then he'd just be like, he'd basically be, if you're against a machine, he's a guaranteed 45, which is only 10 more than Tyon. Or if he just worked like the other healers and capped at 99, he'd be a really good, like, hey, get to 99 with only 1 or 2 characters, but then, like, try and get the 150 with the characters, like, normal. I don't know, like, it's neat. I don't hate it. I mean, it just kind of makes chain attacks completely different and less strategic to me. And I really love, like, working out chain attack math and whatnot. And Valdi kind of, if you're fighting machine, Valdi kind of eliminates that aspect of the game to an extent. But also, big number go Burr, which is always fun. But only to a certain extent.
Useless piece of junk! Forget it. A console needs no crutch to lean on. Ah!
Wait, did the console just, like, die in the explosion? What just happened?
I'm sorry. I couldn't do anything.
I wouldn't say that. At the very least, this little guy got to live the way you wanted him to.
Well, I sure hope so. Thanks for rescuing me.
Did the console teleport away and I just didn't see it during the cutscene? Like, what? He either teleported away, he's standing there menacingly, or he frigging died and I can't tell which.
Next time I'll be sure to give you a tougher body, Mecha friend.
Mecha friend?
Gotta have a name, right? This little guy isn't meant for battle. He's a fellow companion and a friend. So yeah, thanks guys. I'm not gonna focus my efforts just on repairing Levinuses anymore. I'll be working hard to figure out the best way to protect us all, in the truest sense. Oh, but I guess that'd mean doing something about all our flame clocks, huh?
The real console was the friends we made along the way? No, chat. No. The real console was the mecha friends we made along the way.
About that, we could always smash Colony 30's flame clock. It'd mean that everyone in the colony wouldn't have to fight anymore. The Levinuses too.
You can do that?
Valdi, why don't you just... Valdi, why don't you just do whatever made it where you aren't affected by the flame clock? I still don't get why. Like, why can the console not just control you?
We can. I can't guarantee that things will go smoothly for you after, though.
I wouldn't say things are going particularly great as they stand anyway. If I can make a difference for people, and not just Levinuses, let's do it. Let's make this happen.
Here we go!
So, wait, the console just died in that super anticlimactic explosion? Oh, warning level's up. I guess the developers were like, man, we're just so done making up Mobius designs. Can't bring up another one of those.
That really broke.
That was, strange. I don't know, this whole, like, little sequence feels a little rushed, but whatever.
Hey, you okay there?
I'm actually a little worried now with how this just went, if, like, that was it for, like, all of the Colony 30 go through. Since they showed how many heroes there are in the class menu, and there were quite a few, I'm worried that they were like, oh yeah, we'll build up Ethel real nice, and she'll seem like a great hero, and you'll think like, oh dude, I can't wait for the next hero and their build up and their character arc and whatnot. But then we get to the next hero, like Valdi, and it's just like, oh yeah, we gotta like knock this out in like an hour and a half tops, so let's just speed run it, which would be a little disappointing.
Wait, don't move a muscle. There might be some valuable materials lying around.
Nothing worth bothering about, believe me.
How are you feeling? It's got a sting, right? It was a big deal for you.
Lance, you seem more stung than me.
Come on, man. No.
I'm fine. I mean, sure. It's a big change of perspective.
So destroying the flame clock did affect you in some way. I'm so lost. Like, why did he not care about the flame clock prior? That makes no sense.
But like I said before, I'd already made up my mind.
True that.
I really agree with this in chat. This feels like a side quest that was forced into being a main quest. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't know. It's not, like, very good. For being one of maybe the hero characters just aren't as neat as I thought, and Ethel just really stands above them all because they put so much, like, good focus on her and built her up really well. I thought they'd be doing that at least to an extent with all of the other heroes, but Valdi was just kind of, like, abrupt.
Hey, could I help you guys with your mission in return? It'd be the least I could do.
Valdi realized what Valdi's saying.
I've never been more sure.
For sure!
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Looking forward to it.
Me too. Count me in.
Says Colony 30's flame clock we busted up now too. Yeah, if we keep this up, I bet you the consoles are gonna get real up in arms. Yeah, we just killed one of them in an explosion, apparently. We'll be lucky if that's all that happens. What do you mean? You think we might not be the only ones in their firing line? Is that it? If the consoles see escape from the flame clock's dominion as an act of rebellion, then soldiers from the liberated colonies might be in just as much danger as us. Then it looks like we can't just smash their clocks and leave them to it. We can defend them all, I'm sure. With the power of Ouroboros on our side, there's nothing we can't do. Yeah, no, see? There's still only 6 of us. We can't be everywhere at once, right? Well, but even if we can't protect everyone at all times, we can certainly at least help them out in various ways. Oh, like we did at Colony 4. We may have a long road ahead of us, but in a very real sense, so do they. I think it's important that we work together to forge bonds of trust and cooperation. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but I can hardly imagine them opening their hearts and souls to us that easily. It makes sense, though, surely. Anybody will clam right up if you come on too hard. Might be smartest to keep an ear to the grapevine as we go, make sure to talk with folks and keep up with the gossip. That way we might hear about any troubles they might have, or whatever, and discover things that we can help with. I like Uni's plan, it's simple and direct. Well then, no time like the present, let's go and find some people to talk to at the colony. Hey. I mean, that literally was more of a quest, honestly, than a main thing. Yo, 10 SP, Pog. With the Colony 30 flame clock destroyed, Valdi's fight to protect everyone began in earnest. He also vowed to help you as new friends. You've inherited a traversal skill from Valdi. You can now climb up and down certain walls. Oh, sick. That's not the, like...
Thanks for the show of confidence.
That's not the ability I was expecting to get, but I'll take it. Oh, yeah, Lon's my favorite medic character. Boasts incredible healing ability. With one in the party, your medical needs are all but guaranteed to be met. Honestly, the gun healing class seems better than, I think I'd like it more than the default healing classes. I'll probably try and have Uni basically become Charla to an extent. Wall climbing. This is a traversal skill that Valdi taught the party. It lets you climb up walls even without the use of ladders. Hey, you guys ever heard of rock climbing before? No, Valdi, give us the lowdown. Tell us what's what. Still not at any rank 10s. Got a couple of rank 9s, though. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. I was going to show this now, the war medic for everyone. Bow, bow, bow. So definitely when Lons finishes up Tactician here, and he's already done Medic Gunner as well, which is good, then I can put him onto War Medic, and then having him and Valdi, for however long we have Valdi in the party, should make other people unlock War Medic faster? I assume? I want War Medic, like, on my other healers, obviously. Maybe as even a permanent class. Elite Special Ops soldiers don't know how to climb vines. Yeah, exactly. The game thinks just because Lons and Valdi are both Machina, he can inherit that class. Seems to be. Hello, Ven, from Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. The console sure seemed to like marshalling massive Levnesses and having them fight. If I'm being honest, it's something of a relief that he's no longer with us. Dude, I'm really shocked that that console just died like that.
Something smells tasty.
Like, I don't remember what letter he was, but even the console we fought before with Ethel and all, like, even then I felt like, oh, he's dead already, but he was, like, kind of funny. But he still had, like, quite a bit of build-up to him. That console was, like, casually showed up where we were talking with Valdi. He was like, hey, like, make evil things. And then we came over here and he was like, I'm in a robot! And then we killed him. It was, like, why did he even exist? I feel like that was the kind of case where instead of having another console, they could have had a recurring console who showed up, activated the Levness to fight, and then left and let us fight the Levness while he went about his business or something. Console bashing, flame clock smashing, things really got turned up on their head around here. In this kind of environment, I'll have to pick up my game if I want to make sure Colony 30 stays safe.
Always nice to have more friends.
Hello. I heard that recently even Ven's been collecting fortune clovers. Oh, isn't that what Uni loves? You don't say. It's not every day you hear of a mechanic who's into collecting plants now, is it? Widespread custom. Because Uni also does it. It must be a thing that just, Kavesi folk do. Is that a... Oh, a canteen. I can learn new dishes here, apparently.
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
Order food. Manana, steel der fish fillet toasty. Toasty? Is that a British term?
So tasty. Ah, so good.
Enemy drop boost 20% is pretty cool. Brisky, breezy toasty. Oh, no pun.
Volunteer for taste tester.
All right, we don't need to discuss stuff yet. We got more stuff to pick up, I'm sure. Bow, ba, ba, bow. Just kind of want to look around and chat with people. Let me look at the area map. We had a side quest right over here we could probably get to. What is this? Oh, climbable walls. Okay, so now we can go back and move around at places like that a bit more. All right. There was a lot of climbable stuff over here with a side quest. So yeah, we want to start backtracking for some side quests now. I don't think I can get to over there. Maybe, yeah, because this is like where the high level stuff was. I don't think I can get over to that side quest yet. Can I get to this? I tried to go here, but there's a big thing of sand blocking the way. Maybe climbing here will let me get around to it. I should try that. And then I think to get to this one, I need whatever this line ability is. That's like the giant metal cable. I thought that's what he would give me the ability to do, but maybe that's something we get later, and then we can get to that side quest. Okay. Toasty, that's what we call toasted sandwiches. Ah, oh, you would call a grilled cheese a toasty. That's interesting. Kevis troops make use of power frame, much enhancement of bodily strength. Moral of story is this power frame can make stronger or weaker depending on setup. Possibilities are intriguing.
Always nice to have more friends.
Intriguing indeed. Bum, 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 bum. What do we got over here, huh? More about those fortune clovers. I heard they grew on Lapril Knoll, but I haven't been able to find any sparkin' fortune clovers there myself. Is that because you're no good at looking for things? It's either that or everyone else got to them first, I reckon. Widespread custom. All right, so now we can discuss that. Bum, bum. This colony really reminds me of Colony 6 for some reason. Colony 6 doesn't even look like this. I think it mostly reminds me of the Ether Mine from Xenoblade 1. I'm a little surprised we went straight to another, Kevis colony, by the way. Land in the water. I do not want to hear that noise again. I'm, interested if we'll get an Agnian one next. I mean, surely we'll start running into Agnian colonies at some point. We were having all that build-up with Tyon before this console plus hero side quest showed up.
This is something decent, right?
It is quite decent. Nah, I want that container. I was like, there's got to be some neat stuff down here other than just collectibles. Time to start looting the colony. I saved you people from the flame clock. Now I get to steal your stuff. Dims to breaks. Nice little Nopon coin. Love me some gold, R matey, etc., etc. Where do I go for the main mission? Oh, I'm gathering info, and apparently there's, like, 2 more to find. All right. Bum, bum, bum. We'll get to the top eventually, don't worry. Whoop. Now, where are more people talking about stuff? Hello.
I'll follow you.
Here we go.
Easy. Mine.
And
Don't mind me, just stealing stuff. You know how it be. How am I looking on silver Nopon coins? 36, pretty good. We will end up using those on some quick class level ups eventually. Is this a new season of Storage Wars? What's poppin', Wolfen? How you doing? There's the next info thing. Oh, female Machina, they do exist. Our commander's not just a genius mechanic, you know, he's also got the healing touch. You've seen his heavy-duty healing arts, right? And those ones with a bit of a delay. He's even got arts that boost healing power. With the commander on your side, you can't lose. If Valdi gets targeted, though, it'll be all over for us. We can't let that happen. That's a point, so you keep him safe, all right?
always nice to have more friends.
Climbing in all 3 games is kind of slow? Yeah, absolutely. It's so refreshing to not have that console running his gob all the time. He may not be here to manage things anymore, but we'll cope just fine with you Zed around. Huh. Well, with the commander being like he is, Colony 30 is gonna follow his whims. Always has, always will do. Yuzette's reputation.
And now we know things.
Yeah, climbing in Xenoblade 1 wasn't very fast either. Colony 9 can't catch a break either. They're surrounded by Agnes, aren't they? They'll be done before long. Colony 9 lately. Oh, are we gonna be going back to Colony 9 potentially?
We've got what we needed.
Could be neat.
All right, time to head back.
Right, I think that's pretty much all the relevant news we can find. It seems the problems are far more prevalent than we'd anticipated. I mean, one of the problems is they can't find 4-leaf clovers. Is that really that big of a problem? Tell me about it. So, what's our next step? I think we could do a lot of good here by helping out, but ultimately our destination is Sword March. That's important too. You're right, we should consider things from all angles before we act. Pluses of freeing colonies. Liberating a colony will enable you to access a wealth of new information. Be sure to check every nook and cranny and gather up all the rumors you can. As the story moves forward, the information you can obtain will also change. It's always worth revisiting colonies to gain more up-to-date information. Oh, so maybe we can... We didn't break Colony 9's flame clock, did we? I wonder how going back there would work.
Something smells tasty. I'm starved. Let's grab some.
I've already got food on the brain.
Discuss. Why is this one yellow and the other 2 are blue?
We should talk about this.
Alright, what do we make of this news about Colony 9 possibly being under threat? Even if it's just a nasty rumor, I don't fancy leaving anything to chance. I agree, if they really are up against a large battalion, there could be a lot of casualties. What I want to know is, why now all of a sudden? It's just a theory, but I'd imagine that they consider this a particularly opportune moment. Striking when the enemy defenses are at their weakest is one of the oldest tricks in the book. Huh, only thing that fits time-wise is us becoming Ouroboros. So what? Are you saying it's our fault? Well, it is possible. In any case, they wouldn't be launching an attack on that scale without some kind of justification. We should go and help them. If we hurry, there might still be a chance. Yeah, and we'd never forgive ourselves if we missed it. Okay, let's go and talk to the commander. If we work together, we should be able to keep casualties to a minimum. I just hope they'll believe us. If not, we can always try a different approach. Well, if that's settled, then I believe our next stop is Colony 9. Oh, yellow icons are hero quests, blue or standard. Oh, so we're gonna get another hero already. Dang. Though it would be far from ideal, we may end up having to stave off the enemy attack by ourselves. Yeah, best be prepared. Oh, and sorry for getting you wrapped up in our affairs. Don't worry about that now. Let's just do what we can. Right. Where the heart is.